Ok, alors, coucou YouTube. Donc là, je viens de rentrer dans la maison et de redonner les chocolats à Anna. Donc je crois que j'avais juste fait ça la dernière fois et maintenant du coup on va pouvoir reprendre. Ouais, j'avais juste fait ça la dernière fois. Ah non, j'avais été sur le bureau aussi.
Sam, what are you doing? Sam,
Mais je viens de cliquer la putain de Taras.
Sam, what
Ok,
are you
c'est bon.
doing? I called for dinner like a dozen times. It's gonna get cold. I am not your mom, you know. Working on an article is no reason to ignore basic politeness, Sam. Fine. You can eat your dinner cold for all I care. I'm done waiting for you.
Anna has to be helping her dad out with these. I'm not sure it's enough.
Bon, ça c'est les trucs, ok.
I know you want to help her by finding out what happened. Right now, though, stay focused on Anna. She needs to know she's not alone.
Avec le fameux cadre qui tient comme par magie. Bon, du coup, qu'est-ce qu'il faut que je fasse? Que je retourne lui parler, c'est ça? Ça va, cocotte? Nouvelle perspective. Donc ça, c'est un de ces articles, j'imagine. Qu'est-ce que je peux peut-être m'asseoir à côté d'elle? Non, c'est pas une option.
I don't think she ever forgave me for saying I didn't think they sounded better.
Cela dit, objectivement, c'est vrai. Un vinyle, ça va souvent sonner mieux qu'un disque.
Good thing it's intact. It's about the last thing Anna has of her mother.
Oh, ta maman joue de la guitare, Anna? Tu veux pas que je te joue quelque chose? Non, c'est pas une option.
Anna would pace around the house for hours, then sit down and write her articles in one go.
Sinon, qu'est-ce que tu suggères?
Anna always has trouble thinking when there's weird noises going on. To be fair, most people do. Like that. Whatever that is, it'd be smart to find it and shut it off.
Et oui, je l'entends. Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Finally, there.
Ah, ok, c'était juste ça. Bon, ben... Ça va, t'es tranquille? Putain, on dirait qu'elle a presque tourné la tête vers lui, c'est rigolo.
Hey, are you feeling better?
Yeah. Thank you, Sam.
Je t'en prie, chouchoute.
Sorry, I just kind of lost it for a second there.
Ah, mais t'inquiète, je comprends tout à fait.
Yeah. I mean, careful, Sam. You know you can be indelicate. She needs your support right now.
I mean,
Oui, ben ça va, merci.
it hasn't been an easy week, you know?
Non, c'est sûr.
And I've got the feeling it isn't over yet.
Écoute. Voilà, c'est ça. En général, tout ce que veulent les gens, c'est ça. Donc, tout ce que je vais lui dire, c'est... T'inquiète pas, cocotte, on est ensemble dans la merde.
Happens, you're not alone. We'll face it together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tu vois?
Thank you.
La plupart du temps, même si tu peux pas aider les gens concrètement, le fait que tu sois là... Merci le psy. Mais donc c'est ça, le fait que tu leur rappelles que t'es là s'ils ont besoin, la plupart du temps, c'est tout ce qu'ils veulent.
Everything was fine, you know? Nick moved in, it was nice, but lately he just closed himself off. He'd been gone most nights, at the bar or the fishing shack, come home late, refusing to talk about his work. It got unbearable. It was almost like I was living with you all over again.
It doesn't feel good, but she needs to get this off her chest.
Oui, bien sûr.
Don't be too harsh on her.
Ah non, j'en ai pas l'intention. Franchement, de ce que j'ai vu des flashbacks, c'est mérité.
I shut you out, and I'm sorry.
The past is the past. None of what's happening now is your fault. I'm just lashing out.
T'inquiète, je comprends.
Just having you in the house, it's bringing back a lot of things.
Ouais.
We had a good time. So many memories here, both bad and great.
We did have a good time, yeah.
But then came Dad's accident, the mine investigation, your proposal.
Bah,
I still feel horrible about how it all happened. But you understand why I said no, right?
Bah, dans le flashback, il me semble qu'elle a dit qu'elle voulait juste pas de mariage en fait. Donc c'est pas qu'elle voulait pas de lui, que c'était pas le bon moment. C'est juste qu'il l'a pas écouté. Voilà, c'est ça.
I thought it was what you're supposed to do. I thought maybe it'd save us.
That's a nice thought. I feel like you're listening now. And I thank you for that. You know?
Putain, des fois je me souviens pas de petits détails de merde.
You and I.
Et là, un truc que j'ai fait il y a 6 semaines, je m'en souviens encore.
I wonder if it would have ended the same way with Nick.
Franchement, je crois pas.
My relationship with him was as doomed as my relationship with you.
Franchement, je crois pas. Il avait...
Nick closed himself off to me the last few weeks. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I can't bear to live with someone to
Non, écoute, cocotte. Là, je pense que j'aurai encore le choix de lui dire ou non. Et franchement, si j'ai le choix, je vais lui dire. Il voulait juste pas te mettre en danger. Franchement, c'était pas voué à l'échec.
It wasn't doomed. It's just like every relationship. It requires a lot of work from everyone involved. Whether people are ready to put in the work, well, that's different. I think we weren't. Not really. At least I wasn't. Good to see you realized that.
Oui, merci le Bigleux. C'est fou à quel point j'ai pas besoin de ton arme. De ton aide, pardon. Et de ton arme non plus. Je sais pas si t'as une arme.
It doesn't matter anyway now, does it? He's dead and whatever we had is done.
Non, par contre, ce qu'on peut faire... Voilà, ça.
I'm not backing down from this, no matter what we find. What about you?
Yeah, I mean...
Tout pareil. Of course.
I want to know who killed Nick as much as you do.
Let's get the asshole who did this behind bars. It's the only thing we can do for Nick now.
Exactement.
Back from terrified to angry.
That is very understandable.
Can you take a look upstairs? I still need a moment.
Ouais, bien sûr.
Let me make sure I'm done crying and all that.
Take your
T'inquiète,
time.
chouchou, je comprends tout à fait.
Tell you if anything's wrong.
Ah, elle est très jolie d'ailleurs, Anna. Ah, j'ai eu un trophée beau parleur. Parler à Anna sans demander de conseil. Oui, parce que ça, bon, c'est un peu perso, mais globalement, je dirais que ça, c'est un truc que je peux faire dans la vraie vie aussi, c'est-à-dire écouter les gens et essayer de savoir ce dont ils ont besoin, en gros.
I remember taking this photo. God, seeing it like this.
Mais ouais, Anna est très jolie d'ailleurs. Très mignonne. Bon,
It looks like Joan's using this room now. Anna must have been letting her use it when she stayed over. Got the A, corrected the teacher, but still forgot the date. Mr. Unicorny. Well, you and Joan have been inseparable since the day she was born.
Monsieur Licorne.
Come on, work, you piece of junk. I know you're awake.
No, I'm not.
Then how are you talking?
I'm a celebrated sleep talker.
Come on, get up. I need your help.
Did you try rebooting it? That's honestly all I got.
I have tried that. If I don't get this done by noon, Walter won't run the article. What do I do?
Okay. Let me see it.
Thank you. It just won't respond to anything. Do you want a back rub while you work?
As your hero, it's the least you could do.
I'll do more than that, my white knight.
Oh, you will, my princess of the typefaces.
Of course. When you fix it.
Not your standard thief. Too destructive. Oh, maybe trying to send a message?
Wow.
A week wasn't bad enough already. I
Ben,
should erase
tiens.
it. But then the police wouldn't get the burglar's handwriting. Why is it so dark in here?
Pourquoi j'ai l'impression qu'il y a un mec qui se cache dans le placard?
Is someone downloading something off Nick's laptop?
Ouais, c'est ça. Je pense que le cambrioleur est encore là.
Sam! Sam! Who was that? Sam! Are you okay?
I think whoever trashed your house just trashed me.
Can you stand?
Yeah. The headache isn't as bad as the one I had this morning.
I couldn't get a good look at them. They just sprinted out of the house, and I heard some weird, loud engine drive off.
Well, whoever it was, they were dumping data off Nick's computer. I must have interrupted them.
There's no trace of whatever he took. So what do we even do now?
We need Nick's backups, if he has any. Did he ever do anything like that? Boxes in the attic, files to the cloud, another computer? Did he have anywhere besides here and the basswood jungle he kept things?
No. No, I don't think so. I don't... Actually, over the last few months, remember I mentioned Nick has been going out a lot to that old fishing shack his family owns.
I know the one. I went there with Nick and Bug a few times.
He went mostly in the evenings. Most nights, really. Said he was night fishing.
But if he was secretly using it as a second office...
It'd be worth taking a look.
Your father called. Said there'd been a break-in?
Ah, c'est la
Couldn't they have
fliquette.
gotten here 2 minutes ago? They'll arrest me if they found Dennis's body.
You go out the back. I'll talk to Bess and keep her busy.
If you're sure, I'll go to the fishing shack. It sounds like if Nick was hiding something, it might be there.
I'm starting to get worried.
Sorry! I was just in the bathroom. Be right out. Go!
Bon, bah ça s'est bien passé. Hmm.
Nick's fishing shack. Lot of memories here. Good memories. Anna said he'd been sneaking off here to work on something. I almost hope I don't find anything. Nick, what were you up to? Bug?
Muley? How did you...
Mais
Does my mom know?
Does your mom know what? What is this?
Mom doesn't know. Good. I've decided to leave town.
pardon?
Bug, this is not a good idea.
I've got food for 5 days. I'll hitchhike and bike down to Virginia.
Do you have any idea how far that is?
About 80 miles to get down to my Aunt Lisa. My mom hates her.
Non mais, Choupette,
Don't try to stop me.
You can't leave like this. Not without telling anyone.
Oh yeah? Why not? That's what you did.
She's serious about this. Careful, Sam. This is not a drill. Maybe try to bring up her mother again. You should at least call your mom.
My mom? She's hardly even there. She's always so... Plus, I know what she'll say. Calm down, think of the common good. She doesn't do anything, just sits around, takes her back pain pills, and stares at the TV like a lump.
Well, that was a miss. When it comes to this kid, your instinct is better than mine. The mother, though, we should have a talk with her later.
Look, I'm not a child anymore. I'm not asking for your
Si,
permission.
Choupette, tu es encore un enfant.
There's nothing for me here.
Franchement, je pense que je vais partir sur celle de droite parce que visiblement, lui-même, il le regrette et elle lui a dit qu'elle lui en voulait beaucoup. Donc, ne sois pas comme moi.
Leaving is gonna hurt the people you care about the most. The way I left was selfish. You're not selfish. The Joan I knew couldn't even hurt a worm, let alone her own mother.
It's not like I want to hurt her. She just works all the time, and then she's too out of it. And never listens to me. I think I'm done depending on others. My dad I could rely on. But he's gone. There's nothing else for me around here.
I was wrong yesterday. She's not in denial, she's scared.
Something terrible happened to him, but no one listens to me. No one cares.
Mais moi, je le sais, Choupette. Je t'ai promis d'enquêter et c'est ce que je fais.
I know. People at the wake got upset at you over it.
Yeah. They did not like me bringing that up. But Nick was my friend. I want to know what happened to him. I care about that, but I also care about keeping you safe.
I know you're doing your best. It's just this town, you know? It just feels like it grinds you down. It's choking me, and I need fresh air. I need someplace I can think, not here.
Sounds like Basswood really failed this kid.
I mean, what am I supposed to do tomorrow? Or the day after? In 10 years?
Écoute, t'as ta passion, non? Pense
You
à
like
ça.
insects? How about someone who studies them? Would you like to be an entomologist? Go around the world, collecting
Je sais que c'est ce que tu veux, cocotte. Bien sûr que je m'en souviens.
Bugs are cool. That does sound fun.
You can leave Basswood that way, but you can't do it without finishing school. It won't be easy, but it's better than just wandering
Voilà,
around the
t'as
dark.
au moins un truc
Focus
qui te
yourself on your
passionne,
goals.
reste là-dessus.
I know your father would be proud of that. Look, I'm gonna find out what really happened to him.
Et ça, évidemment, oui. Ça, ma promesse de ce côté-là change pas, cocotte, ok?
We'll figure this out. About what's next for you, about your mom, life. I need you to trust me. I need you to give me some more time.
On travaille dessus, cocotte.
A few days. You have a few days.
You want me to drive you back home?
No, it's fine. I need to take my bike back anyway. I'll see you later. All right?
I
Bien
promise.
sûr.
For real this time.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Ok, bon. Au moins, j'ai réussi à pas la faire se
Now that I've
casser.
kept your daughter from skipping town, let's see if you've kept anything hidden out here, Nick. He always kept his favorite rod in this special ready-to-go bag to protect it. Bug never was the social type, just like me. With Nick gone, I guess we both lost our best friend. Man, Bug certainly grew up faster than I realized. She's gotten pretty mature now. Locked. Nick always kept a spare key. It'd be somewhere out of Bug's reach.
Ah ah! Non, pas là-dedans. Pas là-dedans.
This is where he kept the rods he'd loan out. So what's his favorite rod doing here? He always kept it separate. This is where he kept the rods he'd loan out. So what's his favorite rod doing here? He always kept it separate.
Un truc hors de portée de la gamine, peut-être la... Ah, la cachette. C'est vu, j'ai vu marqué cachette possible, donc...
We used to talk about how hunting was cruel. How much did you change, Nick? Back when Nick and Kathy were college sweethearts. Clearly Bug was there too. Joan always liked bugs. There used to be a calendar right here. Why'd he take it down?
Du premier coup, je suis trop fort.
What a fishy hiding spot, Nick. Always did love your cliches. Like many people, Nick kept a few guns, but never at home and always locked up.
Ah, ça, c'est un code pour quelque chose, je pense. Et voilà le calendrier. D veut qu'on se voit. Encore ce fameux D, le correspondant. Je pense pas que ce soit Dennis, étant donné que Dennis espionnait le mail de Nick
was
pour
trying to
savoir
find ways
qui
to
était
get
D.
Joan in college. It's gotten so expensive.
Petite communauté, veille sur ceux qui sont tombés entre les mailles. Ouais, j'ai un peu la flemme, je t'avoue.
All right. I think I went through everything here.
Ne ferme pas le placard. Ah, c'est bon, il a tout sorti, d'accord. Et donc, il y a un truc pour... Ah, je pense que ça doit être ça. C'est pour le code. C'est par rapport à la chenille. Rouge, vert, bleu, rouge, jaune.
Nick, what were you hiding in this bag that's so important you had it locked up?
Ah, merde! J'ai oublié c'était quoi les couleurs.
Wrong combination. Knowing Nick, maybe he left a hint lying around the
Rouge,
shack.
vert, bleu, rouge, jaune. Donc... Droite, bas, gauche, droite, haut. Mais... Putain.
Doesn't work. There must be some... Let's see what we have here.
Easy.
Nick was gathering at the cove, and that's how he found his informant, D. It's the person he met the night he died. I just need to figure out who it is.
Attends, le mec qui a pris les infos, c'était pas un mec avec un bonnet? Richard Steinfeld, si c'est ça. Je parie que c'est ça.
It doesn't match. Nothing suggests that this is D.
C'est ça, c'est Richard.
Richard, aka Dickie, aka D. Looks like I found who I was looking for. So that's what it was. Nick suspected a drug ring flourished here in Basswood after the mine closed. He had an informant, Dickie. Probably a low-level drug dealer, and he also had a lot of cash on hand. More than a reporter should. Dickie set up a meeting with Nick, and now Nick's dead. Dickie may be the only person who knows what really happened. I need to find him. He lives at this place, the Cove. Or he did. Anna wrote that article on it. She has to know where it is.
Ce serait parfait qu'elle arrive maintenant, là. Ou qu'elle appelle. Ok. Vaut mieux qu'on y aille ensemble. Oui, c'est ce que je viens de dire, Anna.
Bess barely asked about the break-in. She seemed more focused on your fight with Dennis.
Ah
I'm
bah.
on top of the suspect list. Or at least I would be if I was her.
Bess said I should call her if I found you. She believes you're dangerous. You were right back at the Basswood Jungle. I think we're on our own.
Ben oui.
They'll try to arrest me now. We have to find Dickie. I can't let Joan down.
I'm sure Dickie's still there. He had no other place to go.
What are
The
you
Cove is
two
a woman.
doing? The longer you run from the police, the worse it'll be when they catch up with you. That makes sense.
The Cove is a wonderful place. A sort of commune. Lynette, who runs it,
Oui, elle
she
est
lets
mentionnée dans
anyone in
l'article.
who follows her rules. No real questions asked. It's mostly filled with desperate people, though. Recovering junkies, ex-gang members, and you'll need to be extra careful. Some of them used to work at the mine. So, how should we handle finding Dickie?
Je pense qu'on va devoir improviser, cocotte.
Figure something out together. Don't worry. Or worry a little. Just not a ton.
Oh, trust me. I'm worried a ton. Just not a shit ton. We just need to be careful. And look out for each other.
This town has like 17 people in it. You've met the killer. I'm not saying you have to run and hide. Just be careful about the lion's den. You have options. That's enough.
What's enough?
Enough of a plan. I think we have enough of a plan.
Do we? I just get so angry that someone did this. Killed my friends, invaded my home. It's the worst feeling. Like part of my soul has been stolen. We need to find out who did this. I need to take back from them what they took. I need to find some small piece of feeling safe again. If that even makes any sense.
On se décourage pas, cocotte, on peut le faire.
Break you down. That's how whoever did all this wins. Hiding crime behind tragedy. We have to stay clear-headed to see through it.
Yeah, you're right, I think. Then I think something else 10 seconds later.
Because you've got this. Easy. Look at you. So together. You got so drunk, you've forgotten anything that could have been remotely useful. Your friends are turning up dead. You're getting brained by burglars. And now we're riding straight into the back roads with no backup. That's not fair. Shut up.
Sam!
Sorry. I didn't mean it that way.
Don't take all of this out on me.
So you're just gonna keep telling me off? Disregard my advice?
Sur ce coup-là, oui. En général, t'es utile, mais... En général, t'es utile, mais là, tu me fais
Enjoy your
chier.
little investigation without me, Sam. Don't get us killed, okay?
Here. This is the Cove.
Huh?
Get your head on straight. The Cove. We're here.
Right.
Hmm.
You sure you want to keep going?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
You're sure? You can rest in the car while I ask around.
I'll manage. Don't worry about me.
Who the hell are you? Anna, what are you doing here?
Tyler, you look healthy.
You ain't the only one surprised I'm still alive. Who's the narc?
Salut,
I'm
je
Sam.
m'appelle
Was I
Sam.
talking to you?
This is Sam. He's a friend.
Yeah, lucky for him or I'd have thrown his ass out already. So what are you two here for?
Laissez Anna parler, ça me
It's a
paraît
long
logique.
story.
We'd like to have a word with Dickie. Have you seen him?
What'd he do now? Look, just talk to Lynette. She makes the calls on her land.
Thank you. Really.
Yeah, I know.
Is he always like this?
He's pretty much the gatekeeper around here. Interviewed him last time I came by. I'm gonna talk to Lynette. She's kind of in charge.
I'll go see what I can find.
Okay, but be careful. People only end up here if they have nothing left to lose.
Bonjour, bonjour. Inconnu. Chavati?
Pow!
Watch it. The place is full of wood shavings.
Why do you have an open flame?
I don't remember asking for your opinion.
Fair enough.
I'm Kayla. What do you want?
You seem to enjoy wood sculptures.
You'd have to be an idiot not to. You creating
vrai.
something out of nothing and then turning it into something else? That's
C'est vrai que
as
c'est
close to real
cool.
magic as we can get.
Franchement, j'adore.
You gonna tell me what you're here for?
I'm looking for a guy named Dickie.
Don't know where he is and don't care. He might be off with his stupid quad bike thing for all I know.
Ah, le gros bruit de moteur que Anna a
Goes
entendu.
off-road, has four wheels, makes you look like an asshole. Occasionally leaks gasoline and would have burned down the whole camp. Tyler didn't save his sorry ass with his fire extinguisher.
Well,
Ah, attends, je crois que je me souviens d'un truc comme ça, de foutre le feu quelque part.
Dickie must have one of those off-road quads. He could still be here right now.
En tout cas, elle est
I
super
need
jolie
more
ta tante,
info
ma
to
cocotte.
figure out where Dickie is.
Ouh, un nounours. Regardez, c'est moi, mais en bois.
Looks like it was finished recently. Why a bear?
Ah, c'est cool les ours, Sam. Regarde, moi je suis un ours et je suis cool. Allez, hop là. Y a quelqu'un par ici? Ok, donc Anna est là. Je vais essayer d'aller ailleurs. Il a l'air cool ce petit coin. Bon, lui, il voudra pas me parler.
Dickie could be here, but I need to be sure. Every
Ah, il y a un
second
mec en
counts.
salopette là. Je peux aller l'interroger. Bonjour.
What's up? You a friend of Kayla's or something? Name's JR. Wait. You're that fucking reporter.
Pardon?
I was.
Fucking up everyone's lives. That's a real talent.
Former miner.
Get the fuck out of my face.
I'm just looking for Dickie.
And you think I'll snitch? Get the fuck out of here. You keep bothering me, and I'm gonna stop being nice.
Ok, donc Kayla, elle est là. Kayla est là. Elle est là.
I need to find out where Dickie's hiding. He's here somewhere.
Mais Bon, bah au pire, tant pis, hein, j'ai rien à perdre. Je vais aller parler à Tyler le beau gosse. Il était où déjà? Il était là, je crois. Bonjour.
Tyler, right?
Jackass, right?
Some
C'est
people
ça.
call me that, yeah.
Huh. I'll bet.
Raconte-moi tout.
How do you end up in a place like this?
None of your goddamn business.
Je m'en doutais, mais j'avais envie d'essayer quand même.
How did you and Anna meet? You're not the type she normally hangs out with.
Maybe you're not the type she normally hangs out with. You ever consider that?
Trust me, I have. Just tell me where Dickie is and I'll leave.
Either that or you'll leave when I break your face. Look, Anna's a friend. She spent some time down here with us to do that interview thing. Told my story, did good by me. By us. And that guy that came after her, Nick, he's solid. Came down here 3 or 4 times. Taught me a great recipe for bass. But you're just some asshole. Dickie's one of ours. Don't think you're getting anywhere near his trailer. So beat it, before I break your knees.
Bah écoute, là je suis un peu occupé, mais je viendrai.
The clock's ticking. Cops will start looking for me soon. So Dickie is in one of the trailers. That narrows down my search. I'm getting there. Just need a bit more info to close in on Dickie.
Alors donc il est soit là-haut, soit là-bas. Est-ce que je peux aller là-bas? Attends, il y a Anna qui est là.
She fits right in. Anna always fits right in.
Bon ok, donc il y a quelqu'un d'autre à qui je peux parler? Parce que là on est d'accord que ces gens-là, je peux plus leur parler, non? C'est bien ça. Ah, les nounours, c'est joli les nounours. Donc il est dans une caravane. Donc soit là-haut, soit là-bas.
Dickie could be here, but I need to be sure. Every second counts.
Ah, fait chier, merde. Comment je suis censé faire ça?
Dickie could be here, but I need to be sure. Every second counts. Dickie could be here, but I need to be sure. Every
Quelque chose
second
me dit qu'il n'est
counts.
pas dans celle-là. Je pense qu'il est plus dans l'autre en vrai. Je pense qu'il est plus là. Dans la petite qui est un peu discrète, un peu retirée. Attends, qu'est-ce que c'est que ça?
They seem pretty proud of this place. Not what I was expecting.
Ouais, ça a l'air d'être une petite communauté de chill en fait. Je pense qu'il est dans celle-là. Ah putain, ils veulent pas me laisser partir. Je sais pas ce que je suis censé faire en fait, parce que il y en a une qui a rien voulu me dire, il y en a un qui a rien voulu me dire.
Makeshift ashtray. Probably keeps down on fire risks.
Équipement sportif, donc lui il veut pas me parler, on est d'accord. Je vais essayer de lui parler quand même. D'accord, merci. Lui pareil. Quoique, il est peut-être là.
Dickie could be here, but I need to be sure. Every
Non,
second
non,
counts.
non, 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 parce que Tyler a dit qu'il était dans une caravane. va se renseigner, d'accord, mais je vais pas rentrer chez les gens non plus, faut pas déconner. Oui, c'est ça, lui, c'était un ancien mineur. Donc là, il a littéralement sauvegardé sa lettre de licenciement. Ah, ça pue la merde. Hein. On va pas se mentir. Elle est méga jolie, ta tante, madame. Franchement, c'est méga cool. Je kiffe. Ça a l'air vraiment tranquille ou bilou par ici. Hein. Par contre, je sais vraiment pas ce qu'il faut que je fasse là.
Tyler set himself up nicely.
Ouais, grave. En gros, c'est ça. La caravane, c'est sa chambre. Et puis là, il vit tranquillou avec son générateur, son canapé. Bon, Anna, je peux te parler maintenant parce que là, je sais pas quoi faire, ma grande. Je ne suis perdue sans
She fits
toi.
right in. Anna always fits right in.
Je sais vraiment pas quoi faire, c'est chaud.
She looks like she's used to fending for herself.
J'ai forcément raté un truc, c'est pas possible autrement.
Dickie could be here, but I need to be sure. Every second counts.
Donc là, ils ont tout un système aussi, genre de l'électricité et de l'eau. Là, il y a un feu. Ah oui, je me brûle.
I need to find out where Dickie's hiding.
Je sais vraiment pas quoi faire, c'est chaud. Ah putain, je suis con en fait, c'est bien que je lui parle.
It's just, I don't know, hard.
It doesn't get easier.
Oh, this is Sam. He's a friend.
We used to date.
That much is painfully obvious.
Is it?
Yeah, it kind of is.
I'm Lynette. What are you here for, Sam?
Honnêtement, le reste me regarde pas, donc je vais juste en venir au fait.
We're looking for Dickie.
Dixit,
Yes,
le mec
Anna
qui vient de
told me.
demander.
She's not gonna help us find him.
I do not throw people to the wolves. And you, Sam, are a wolf.
You've never had any trouble with him.
This is my land. All those who have lost their home are welcome to it, as long as they can follow a few simple rules. Even if Dickie lives on the fringe of our community, he is one of us. All he wants is to be left alone. I would think you, of all people, would understand.
I read the article Anna wrote about you and this place.
Wait, you read it? When?
Nick's fishing shack.
Oh.
What led you to create this community?
I found there were souls in need of help after the mine closed. The world is a cruel place. We all need a touch of kindness in
Ça,
our
c'est bien
lives.
vrai.
You're definitely that, Lynette.
Thank you, my dear.
Franchement, ça en a l'air.
Don't sell yourself short. Your article brought Kayla here, And even some generous donations have come in.
Ah, ça c'est
Did
cool
you get
aussi.
your answer, Sam?
Oui, en effet.
What kind of donations?
Food and clothes mostly.
Ouais, je dirais que c'est le plus important.
These days. We must rely on the kindness of others, even if their kindness comes and goes in waves.
Je comprends tout à fait.
Tyler said Nick came here before. What did he want?
He took an interest in my people. He wanted to know their stories.
Such as?
Sam,
Well, the long, sad stories most people do not want to hear. We all stumble during our lives. Knowing how we fall and how some make it out can provide guidance for the future, don't you think?
All right. I appreciate you answering my question.
Of course. We have nothing to hide.
I'll go now. Thanks for indulging me.
Naturally.
So Dickie lives here, but his place should be isolated from the others. I know enough to make an educated guess. Dickie's gotta be in one of these places.
Ok, donc une caravane qui est vachement éloignée des autres. Donc celle-là en fait est un peu près. Ça c'est une tente, donc je dirais qu'il est là.
Quad. Isolated. Someone lives here. That's where Dickie's hiding. Time to pay him a visit.
En vrai, je pense que c'est celle-là, parce que c'est celle qui est le plus isolée. L'autre est vraiment juste derrière celle de Lynette. Donc je pense qu'il est là.
I only know you by reputation, and what I know I don't like. You don't get to just gallivant around here however you damn well please. So back the hell off, or I will fuck you up.
Ouais, franchement, tu vois là, je pense que s'il y avait rien là-haut, il m'aurait pas laissé passer. Il m'aurait laissé passer.
Look, I just want to talk to the guy who lives right over there.
I don't give a shit what you want. Back the fuck
Hey,
off.
man. This guy ain't worth it. Just forget him. But if he doesn't get the message soon, I'll help you work him over.
Got it. Got it. I'm gonna get past these two if I want to reach Dickie. I need to get them to look away from his trailer. Around Kayla's tent is the most efficient spot for a distraction. It's at the opposite end of the camp. They'd have their backs turned to me. But I still need a place to hide. They'd suspect me right away. Cabin stands right in the middle of the camp, far enough from everyone for them to not notice me. Close enough to reach Dickie before they come back. It'd be my best shot. I have a plan. All that remains is to figure out the details.
Ok, donc ça sauvegarde maintenant, et c'est l'endroit parfait pour arrêter là. En attendant la prochaine, je vous dis salut.